Hello, my name is Ben Cunningham. I am the co-principal double bass player in the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, and I've been in the orchestra for 16 years.
Hi, I'm Jo Marsh, and I'm one of the flute players in the orchestra, and I've been in the orchestra for 7 years.
Hello, my name is Adam Wright. I am the sub-principal trumpet player in the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, and I've been a member of the orchestra for 16 years.
Favourite key to play in?
As a trumpet player, anything with not too many sharps or flats.
Oh, my favourite key to play in is F sharp major.
A flat major, less complicated than A flat minor.
Most embarrassing song in your music library?
I have a weird liking for a song by Super Sister called Black Coffee, 90s banger.
Oh, well, yeah, I've got 2 young children, so my Spotify playlist is just constantly embarrassing.
The best thing about being in the RPO?
Probably the people and the music, actually. It's a great way to pay the bills.
That's a very easy one to answer. My colleagues are my best friends, without a doubt. And when we go away on tour, you've always got a great friend there with you.
The fact that we get to tour the world and I get to do it with all my friends, which is great.
What piece of classical music would you show to someone to convince them that classical music is fun?
Difficult one.
I think I'd probably choose something like Prokofiev, Peter and the Wolf.
I would go with maybe either a Stravinsky ballet or something like West Side Story.
I mean, the Writer's Spring has got to be up there. Maybe one of the Prokofiev piano concertos or something like that.
Least favourite key to play in?
My least favourite key to play in is one with lots of flats because it confuses me.
Oh, the dark keys, the black keys, A flat minor, D flat minor, those F sharp minor, those kind of nasty keys.
Anything with lots of sharps and flats in it.
If you were stuck in a lift with one of your fellow orchestra members, who would you pick? That's easy.
Matthew Knight on trombone, because he's a constant source of amusement.
Ben Wolstenholme, he's in the bass section. He's just a diamond.
I would pick Roberto Sorrentino, who's a very handsome cellist, and he's a very old friend.
Worst part of being in the RPO?
Oh, that's easy. That's checking queues at airports. There's 73 of us checking in at the same time, and it's always, if you get to the back of that queue, it's miserable.
The very, very early starts for the start of a tour.
No, there isn't one.
Do I have any pre-performance rituals?
Dinner, very much dinner, and just tying my bow tie, really.
Not really. Just make sure I turn up on time and try not to forget any of my trumpets or mutes that I need for the concert.
Apart from doing my hair and makeup, I would probably eat a banana.
Favourite venue you've played in?
Probably Suntory Hall in Tokyo, I'd say.
Probably Santori Hall in Japan.
Kingston upon Hull. We play in the City Hall there, and it's a really, really lovely venue, and the people are so friendly. So that's definitely my favourite venue.
Most memorable moment in your career? Oh, there's been so many.
Probably getting the job in the RPO. That was a very special moment that I'll never forget.
Me and the principal flute were walking down to Gloucester Road to get some tea, and she turned around and she said to me, "Would you like to be my second flute?" I was like, "What?" Because up till that moment, I'd always played second flute to hundreds of different people. And she said, "Yes, would you like to be second flute in the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra?"
Getting the job was pretty memorable, so that would probably be up there.
Most notable audience you've played for?
Probably the Queen. I've played for her several times, including on her birthday.
Well, I played in Jamaica in Kingston for all of the last 3 Jamaican prime ministers. That was quite cool. I played for the Pope.
Actually, the audiences at the Albert Hall, I think, are absolutely incredible. We do quite a lot of concerts there, and some of them are some of the more lighter ones and pop concerts like that, and they all get up and start cheering and shouting and dancing around. That's great fun.
Okay, last question. Why did I start playing my instrument?
I started when I was quite young, about 6 or 7, and I just wanted to make lots of noise, and it was a loud instrument, so they gave me a trumpet.
I was a cellist, and I got to play Rock Around the Clock in the school orchestra, and it's got this walking bass line, dum 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 dum, and I was like, if I get a double bass, I can do that all the time.
When I was about 7 years old, there used to be a programme on telly every Saturday night, and it was introduced by a very, very famous flute player called James Galway. And the programme would start with him playing his flute, walking down a big staircase, and I just thought it was amazing. And so thanks to James Galway, I learnt the flute.
There you go, I'm out.
Oh, that was incredible.
Shiva.
Yeah, what a round of applause.